Hello and welcome everyone to round 9 of Ultimate League Season 16. We're here at the Hungarian Grand Prix at Foster Liga. We'll have a very interesting race where maybe we can't decide the championship, but the odds are pretty low to have that to happen. Figueroa now just with 177 points. And ChatGT, where we have completing the first lap with 172. So, for understanding, ChatGT should end last to North Point. So, that shouldn't happen. And alongside me is Yowa. So, how are you, Yowa?
Hello, Kieto. I'm solid. Thank you very much. Came back from the CL race. It was a very interesting one. Flix, of course, won. He's here today. And Mati won the championship. So let's see if they can carry their momentum over to UL.
We're seeing now 30-22 between the two guys at the front, Hernandi and Figo. And no, Hernandi now improved his time to 30.07. Very at the back with a 30-13 is Flix. Figo did improve a lot, and well, we can have a very interesting race now. Let's see how it develops. And now let's make
very interesting. Sorry about that, Kieto.
No, don't worry.
To say this is going to be very interesting as JT's on pole.
Yeah, the final lap. ChatGT on pole. 29.95. The first 29 we see at the weekend with the Parcaro again. ChatGT, made the pole also at the Laguna Seca track, and so that's the second pole in a row for him. Then we have Hernandi, that, well, he was third, so he improved one position more with respect to the last quali. And then we have Flix. Then we have our championship leader Figo. Then we have Karaf, Kubo, Corbett, Phantomy, Sobel, Madimo, the one who won the Seal Champ just before, and Guziman, X6 Eurus, Mr. Kimster, and finally on P15, Jonathan Farouks. Well, we're gonna have a very interesting first corner. Figo maybe going for a dangerous move. What do you think, Yoba?
It's going to be very interesting. JT on pole, of course, but with JT being on pole and with the hard tires looking like the stronger tires this weekend, it makes the strategy very interesting. In the practice races, some of them started on softs, went onto hards, while others started on hards, then later used softs. So Kiato, let's see what happens. But Figo fourth, JT on pole, Nandi up there at his home Grand Prix. This will be interesting. Let's go.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Hernandi at his home Grand Prix. Maybe he can keeps. I think it's the no, it's not. This fourth podium in a row, and maybe with a win. Let's see what happens. It could be very challenging. And talking about the tires that you were mentioned just now, hard tires. It could be very challenging here. Also, soft tires, the fastest one. And a thing that drivers love about this race is that we are going to have a fully dry race. So, not gambling for the rain. So, strategies just as the book says it. No mistake from strategy can be. So we can have perfect strategies, but we can have maybe some issues, some big undercuts, because the pit, well, it's a bit large and it lets you out at the turn 3 in a safe way, because, well, the track creator wouldn't want it like that, because at the first 5 corners, there's very dangerous ones, and we surely see someone getting pushed off, as we have seen at the previous 3 races. Maybe the hairpin of turn 9 and 10, we see some touches. And well, at the final 11, 12, 13, and 14, at the final hairpin, we'll see some backups and trying to put at the race. And the waiting has ended now. Let's see the tires. Most of them with soft tires. We see some mediums. There comes the 5 light. Char GT defensive for Hernandi. Gets a good start. Better than Hernandi. And maybe he puts the car in turn 1. No, he backs up. Fleeks defending the third position for Figo. Graf searching a bit of mistake. Then pushing off and going out of turn 7. And he's been just badly damaged for that. Kubo making move. Trying to go again to climb up as he did in the previous races. Qualy now finding a space there to Kraft making many mistakes that cost him many places. Then we got Phantomy. Felix will try to make the move there at turn 1. No, he backed up. He stayed patient. And Nadi now losing. No, he didn't lose. Sorry, the lead. Now they going away, creating a gap due to Figo. Figo now trying to block and trying to catch those two because the championship, if not, will fade away. And at this point, the championship will decide at Monaco. And seeing this pace, it will decide at the final lap. And now Kubo overtook Figo there at the main straight. Everyone braking. They don't want to find trouble on the first corner. And we have now the first train of it off from P7 until P1. And this is what we are going to have until the end of race, Iowa.
This has been so interesting. See that Figo moved into P3. Oh, Flicks almost.
Yeah, we saw that.
The track there.
Trying to overtake Figo.
That was quite hectic. As now Kiato, the top 4, look like they're pulling away briefly, but that's due to Corfit's ping. And Flicks has been, after such a good qualifying session, you've got a 7-way pack. Kraft almost dropping back there. But Flicks down from 3rd to 6th. Kiato, this is about to get very interesting, huh?
And Figo losing, now trying to put the car in turn 11 and makes it and overtakes Kubo and breaks the double podium of Leviosa Sportsart. And maybe we will try to overtake Kennedy. No braking there at the middle, not a brake test, just trying to get the Corbett caution with some ping. Oh, that could be very bad. And we have now the trains. We have between the 1st and 7th qualified. Then we have Kuziman who leads the second train. 6 wide now, going wide. 6 wide going wide. And now losing again and falling down to P11. Then we have X6 and Yuris defending from Mr. Kimster there at turn 11. Staying patient. And finally the Nordic Thunder Grandi. Only one Nordic Thunder. They couldn't find any reserve to the team boss and Amazing because he was leaving the championship. But we'll see him at Monaco. And back at the front, Figo, interesting move there, and overtook. Amazing move from Anna. Oh my days, that was a very good move at turn 9 it was. And maybe here at turn 1, will he dare to do it? No, he stay patient. He will end his luck if not. Wow. Wow,
you know
wow,
what,
wow.
Kiato, it's crucial that Figo got ahead of both LSRs too, because those two, I mean LSR, Kuba makes a mistake and so does Kraft. It's a 3-way fight out in front, and Hernandi has dropped off the top 2. But it was crucial that Figo got past the 2 of them because, of course, like, both of them may be looking to work with each other. Now that they've been split, it means LSR have to work harder if they're going to beat Figo and JT today.
It is. And as we've seen, the first stops of the Grand Prix of Mr. Kimster and Grandi maybe not feeling at the best pace. So they decided to go for mediums. And well, it's not too late to do it. It's a pretty good window. And we're seeing the first laps, Char GT and Figo going both at the same time. They're literally onto it. Char GT trying to avoid the ghost, and I think he'll let it Figo pass because he saw he's going with softs and maybe he could get benefit of the slipstream. But now caution with traffic because Hernandi now drifting 9 laps off softs. he will surely pit now. But the question is, and both LSAs go for hards.
They're going for hards.
They're
going for hards. They're going for hards.
Figo. Yes, he does it. On massive undercut. Massive. Perfect masterpiece from Figo GT. And yeah, and that's it, because Phantomy no, yeah, GT. Yeah, I just got a lapse. Massive work from Figo Era and GT, who undercutted Hernandi, and now Hernandi just needs to retake the pace, because if not, the win will fade away. Now Flix defending from Kubo. They're at the turn 1, and let's see how it develops.
Kubo needs to move past Flix as fast as he can, Kiato, because what Alisal did in the mock races was they both went onto hard tires. I think Kubo on one of the mock races started on hards, went as far as he could, especially with slipstream of those up ahead, but with Phantomy now in a good position to have slipstream, he could be a danger man in this race, while Kubo has been split from this front group, so he has to do a lot of work to get forwards again, but he's using Flix in front of him to move forwards, while Corvid and Kraft drop further back.
Yes, and now Figo with 1/32 gap, respect GT, and pretty intense run. But now GT is staying very fast. If we take into account that he's with hot tires. So now Figo stopped on lap 8, or on lap 8, yeah, he's hit on lap 8, so around lap 16, 17th, we should see Figo going back to the pits. But now we're lap 14, we'll see that Figo's times will start to drop out, and if GT is fast enough and smart enough also, we'll close that window and we could see another undercut. But well, now hits us the big dilemma. Which stars will Figo put and try to defend for GT with those hards? What do you think, Yoa?
I think Figo, based on at least one of the mocks that I saw this week, Figo may be trying to use those the advantage of the soft tires, a bit like what Mike did in the CL race, where he tries to make more stops than some of his rivals, like the LSR car or the LSA cars at the moment, because Hernandi's going to take those hard tires as far as he can, and if anything, he's closing in a little bit on Joe, but he's lost time on that lap. So Figo, with his stop coming up very soon, we're going to most likely see softs as Sexy Digger comes in from P9. Yeah. Great start from him, Kiato.
Yeah, we need that Figo needs to think about is not which tires will put him now, if not which tires will put GT in his next stop, because Figo, because now GT has the advantage. Let's say he has a pretty strong now. Wow, amazing. GT now has Figo Era where he wants. I mean, he's now, you put the tires that you want, but I will take benefit of it. If you put softs, I will put soft. If you put, or maybe hards, and try to go away. And now we're going to resolve our question. Which side will put Figo? Softs again.
Soft tires.
So maybe GT will push for another 5 more laps, maybe, of hards. A bit more, a bit less. I don't know. I lost time perception.
I think JT may put on. I think JT's not scared of using other tires like the medium tires when he needs to.
Yeah, exactly.
So keep an eye on that.
Medium tires, inflection point of it. but we'll stay we'll pay a lot of attention here at this lead battle. Now Figo around 4 seconds behind the leader, maybe a bit more, 1.43 plus 30, yeah, a bit more maybe. Now Kubo, good spoolmanship. That was a pretty good move to avoid a loss of time. And fastest lap, personal best lap for Figo, 32.8, almost 30 flight. Teddy will have a new spectator. And as Kubo held also the fastest lap with a 29.93. And we are approaching the race equator. ChatGT will pit soonly. I don't know. We are with high expectations, Yoa.
So Trikiato is further back. You've got Kraft coming in. Guziban was in a fight, I think, with Batman Flicks and Phantomy before boxing. Kraft onto soft tires. He's behind Sexy Digger. So Sexy Digger has performed the undercut. So, as I think he's frozen there. Don't know what's happened there. Again, indeed. That could be concerning, especially. Oh my god.
Sorry to interrupt you, Yoa, but ChatGT stayed out. Stayed out now.
Ooh!
And now it's 2 seconds, Figo. So Figo will take the lead for sure. He's with one more stop than Hanandi. And Hanandi also will stop. If not this one, the next lap. And ChatGT is on the pits. And Hanandi is on the pits. Figo takes the lead. And now let's see the gap. Hearts again for both. Maybe the 3. Come on, Kubo, put hearts. Yeah. 3 hot ties for 3 of them. Flicks also flicks. Oh, a bit of lag there. And oh, I have a lot of lag. Okay, now. And Flicks, yep. Flicks approach a lot to those leaders and could be a very interesting point to take into account. Because that means a waste of time to our runners. 6.14. Graph having lag. Maybe we see some. Mr. Kimsey going wild. Yuri's fighting with Johnny. Interesting battle here at the back. We also focus. We always focus at the front row, but here at the back we see some intense battles also. They don't. They just put the car wherever it fits. I don't care. I'm gonna overtake you. Mr. Gibson now, making his 3rd stop, yeah, and going for the medium tires. Grandy at the back, the 2, Mr. Gibson's pit box. Maybe he hasn't practiced a lot. Now Nordic Thunder's garage had been in a bit of trouble. As his team owner, Anti-Amazing, is officially leaving as driver and being pretty inactive to his team. So let's see how the team develops. But yeah, for sure they will stay at the team, or maybe not, but the team will stay, that's for sure. And the drivers, maybe they also stay, but we need to know the future of Antis that will race on Monaco if nothing else happens. And he still had the 10th, he's in the top 10 also at the Drivers' Championship. So it's a very good result for him. A good retiring. But now back, ChatGT, now Figo stop. Figo stop and going now fast softs. And let's see, Hanadi with good hard tires, sorry. And ChatGT with also good hard tires. Now Figo, it's, oh, I can't imagine how Figo is now. I would love to hear the driver radio, but he must be really frightening. He's thinking, what should I do? Which tire should I do? Which tire should I put? Oh my lord.
You know what, Kiato? This is actually very interesting, this little fight, because Figo's going to the end. Like, he's going to probably use hard tires at the end as he passes Hnandi for P2, and that's a huge move because
Yep.
for Hnandi, if he can keep up, he can close in on JT. Oh, he's made a mistake now.
Yeah.
But Figo will undercut, or most likely undercut, JT for this next stop, and he may go to the end on hard tires. He was looking forward to this race, so let's see how this plays out for Figo.
Yep. What Figure needs to do, it's a thing that drivers doesn't like and they are not in the right mood. He needs to make maths, he needs to make numbers. Because he needs to count the laps, the possibilities of the tire lasting both from his tires and ChatGT's and Hernandez's tires. To try to get benefit of it, try to go with good tires to the end, or if not, to have a good window, and that's very hard to do it while you're racing and while you are playing for the championship and for a win. I mean, it's very tough to do it.
Yeah, that's true, Kiato. That's very true. I'm just going to skip a little bit backwards. I see the top two is closing in, but there's a nice little battle here for P7 with Sexy Digger and Guzman now stretching a bit away from Stobel, Phantom, who's on fresh tires, and Kraft, who I think recently came in for hard tires. As the top two. Oh, Figueroa's in front! JT lets him through, Kiato.
Yeah, I saw that. ChatGT now knowing that it's not his race now. His race will go into the pits. And now with up 32 of the 48. Maybe we see now the final stops for hard runners. For example, people who stopped in the last 5 laps for hard tires will see the final stops. But for example, Figo maybe does 2 more stops of softs, or with hards maybe, I don't know. And ChatGT now will put maybe, oof, I don't know which size could now ChatGT put. Well, ChatGT what definitely wants is to stay at Figo's slipstream and not pitting, that's for sure. But
You know what could happen here, Kiato? I feel like JT is going to, because Figueroa's tires are wearing out now, so I think JT and Figueroa might come in together either on this lap or the next lap.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it. Yeah,
because JT used softs at the start, I think.
It is. We're seeing them side by side. And yeah, interesting point. Figures into the pits. Trying. Very, very interesting. Going with hearts. That's maybe going to the end. That's
yes, definitely.
Well, pretty optimistic. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how you protect from an undercut. And that's how you do an undercut. Also, and ChatGT will have to stop. He's forced to stop. He's forced to stop. Where will Figo? In which margin of time will be in front? Now in turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and now start the count. Let's see. 1 second. 1 second in front. It's not too much. It's not too much, and the tire age is not that much. Also, just 1 lap. So, well, ChatGT has the advantage, but it's insignificant.
That is huge. That is big. But JT is coming back, and he'll have a lap fresher hards at the end too.
What's for sure is that Hernandi, well, if things stays like this, he will just try to make a podium, and that's it. Because now he pitted a few laps ago, and his tires are pretty worn, so he will stay at the ChatGT slipstream. Look, He doesn't want to overtake. He knows he's out of that race. So just now securing that position. Qualy defending from Kubo. We'll have an interesting end of the race. That's for sure. And hope that we have it also in Monaco at the season 16 final.
So true. Kiato, are you looking forward to Monaco, by the way? Because your team were like anti, especially. You spoke about anti and him retiring. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I've talked to Antti a few days ago and a few weeks ago, and he just lost interest on it. He just have several things to do in real life, and he has no time to manage all that things because, well, many people don't know, but owning a team is not that your name appears on the UL, CL or GL team's chat. It's not that. You have to manage who you can hire, the drivers if they want. You have to make offers. You have to review attendance. You need to stay for them. You need to take care of them. So it's not just appearing on a channel. It's taking care of the team. It's a lot of things to do, and especially if you own 2 teams and in 2 different leagues, and in the 2 higher leagues that are Challenger League and Ultimate League. So it's not an easy job, and well, it's not the first time we see this. We've seen many teams folding, both in Ultimate League and Challenger League, also in Junior League, but it's true that Junior League is quite new. So yeah, it's a tough work of the team owner. So well, let's see what happens. I mean, maybe he retires. Hopefully he retires with a win. It would be very magic for him.
Hopefully, Kiato, hopefully. I've been looking at the gap between the top 3 as well.
Yeah.
And I think there was a point where... Yeah, like Figo was pulling away, but JT's coming back into it. Him and Hnandi, I think there's a bit of ping or something going on, but Hnandi is sticking with JT.
Yep. Not letting a single pixel of space. He will take the slipstream at any cost. At any cost. Because as stop will send him out, I think 9 seconds in front of the 4th qualified, who's his teammate. Well, he will end. He will stay. I think in front of Kubo. He should. If in case that Hernandez stops, he should exit at 3rd, maybe 4th. But what Hernandez expects is that some of these guys makes a mistake. And man, if you can have a P2 rather than a P3, just take it. I mean, even in your home Grand Prix. He's a smart driver. He's our leading champion. He's not that dumb. He's just way too intelligent to do it. And just a fun fact, we're having the first 1, 2, 3 just at the same order as the championship standing. Figo, Char, GT, and Hanandi. Just a fun fact of it.
And the gap is coming down.
Yep. And Figo, at this pace, if anything bad happens, just in these 3 laps remaining, will make his 8th consecutive podium. 8 podiums in a row. And that's amazing. And if he wins, it will be his 3rd win. But, I mean, that's a commanding championship. That's being way too prepared of it. And Andy also could make a bit of damage if he overtakes ChatGT and could also be on the fight. But Yoa will have to take the calculators for Monaco, because for sure this will end at the final laps of it. We'll need to make numbers. Insane
great.
championship.
This is gonna go all the way to the final race. As now we're gonna start the last lap, and JT's under a second behind Figuera. Go for it, Kiato.
Yup. If they have anything in their pockets, it's time to show it. If they were reserving anything, it's time to show it. No second chances. A few corners left. Now Figo entering on turn 11. Chanandi will put his car wherever it fits. And now Figo. Very good race, starting from 4th. Another win for him, the 3rd. And Hanandi took...
Oh!
Yeah, he did it! Hanandi took the 2nd place! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hanandi took... Oh, wow! Wow! Ooh, and also a photo finish from Fleeks and Craft. First photo finish from Freaks and Craft. And Guzzi Man now overtaking Phantom and Sobel. Sobel also in front. And Martima, what's happening? We're having many photo finish ends. What's this? We had like 5 photo finish ends. 6 went down just surrounding of it. No, I'm tired of it. No. Oh, but we still have a fight. Johnny now just falls off. Yuri's defending. Pretty good defending from it. And we will finish on P15, Johnny on P16, and finally, he didn't have time to. Wow, yo, amazing end. It was just very unexpected. Oh my god.
That was fantastic. Fantastic.
That's what we talked about. A single mistake, or a single chance he had, he will put the car, and he did it. So Figo, Hanandi, and ChargeGT will feed the whole podium here at Hungary. Amazing race.
Absolutely amazing. Wait, should I read over the rest?
Oh, yeah, then we have other great Kubo held the fastest lap, 29.93, very good lap, so that secures him 1 more point at the pocket, so, well, that, very good for him. Then we have Fleeks with that finish with Graf side by side. We got Corvid, Sobel, Guzzi Man. Also, these two guys ended up in a very big tie. Look at the difference. It's just by milliseconds, like .45, .47. It's just nothing. It's just a blink. That's a blink. Then we have Phantomy, Marimas, 6 White, X6, Grandi. Then the undercut there with those tires worked finally. Yuri's, Johnny, and finally Mr. Kimser, who couldn't take the finish line. But Yowa, sadly, this has arrived to an end.
Yeah, that was quite the race. The battle for P1. Figuera making those soft tires work for him. JT almost had him. He just needed, like, if he had one more lap, then he probably could have gotten into Figuera's slipstream. But Nandi, what a P2 that was at his home race as well. Brilliant by the top 3 again.
Yep. All the cheers to Hernandi to that final end. It was very, very, very challenging to him. But, well, it's time to say goodbye and see you all at Monaco. Interviews, yeah, why not? We're gonna make interviews. We have Figo with us. Hello, Figo. Do you want to talk?
Hello.
Hello, what's up? 8 podiums in a row. 8 podiums in a row. Could be 9. Could you make it 9?
I will make it 9. I swear to God, I will make it 9. Oh wow, it's just a great run. It's been a great run, and I'm hoping to take it to the end.
Very good. You really deserve this win. You make those strategies just simply amazing. Lasting those soft tires, those hard tires. That's been amazing. So congrats for it.
Yeah, it was just a tough race. me going on the alternate strategy compared to the other drivers, especially Hernandi and Charge JT, it was kind of scary, you know, because if I mess up, then there's no coming back from it. But yeah, and then I chose to undercut because I saw Hernandi undercut, so I decided to undercut as well, and I managed to keep the. Jesus, that was so hard to keep the gap on JT. It was so tough. It was. I saw him creeping up to me. He took everything I had to keep him away. Yeah.
Well, now the championship now has been your championship gap has been a bit increased. Now I think you will have a bit more points in your pocket than your rivals. So we'll have to make numbers, Figo. But we wish you the best for Monaco. But just
thank you.
I hope that we see you again and we talk to you. Hope as a champion.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
And we don't have any other qualified here, so this was the race. See you all at Monaco.